Hey guys, what's going on? FYMyPawn here, and welcome back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Since we last left off, we went from the burrows. We slaughtered quite a lot of dwarves, I must admit, and things have just gotten more nasty as we've gotten through. For this stream, or at least the plan for this stream, is that we go through the Mercenary Barracks, and hopefully we can cleanse the enemies within the area, and just keep moving on to slowly whittle our way through, and eventually win. But without further ado, let's just get into this and see what happens, because we've got quite a bit to cover. So let's begin. I might have to turn the volume down just a smidgen. Let's see. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. At least I think that will be enough. As it stands right now, we are currently level 13 among our crew. We do have some high quality brains like level 15s here. So it's not like we're going lackluster in our materials. And worst case, we can always try and merge these ectoplasm. We can start merging parts if we need them, because we have a plethora of common parts that we can use as surplus. I am saving them right now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but if I do use them, then I will use them. But I don't think I need them right now. Otherwise, it seems like our crew of motley skeletons and all that are just slowly growing. And I'm quite satisfied with the results. Alright, the skeleton boy, he's probably actually going to go in slot 2 here. And I think this is an army in of itself, so that's going to be nice. Smite the show-offs, interesting. 4% chance to immediately kill the target. Bosses are immune. Otherwise, it deals more damage if we go smite the show-offs. What else do we do? There's astounding fortitude. Show them their place. That's an interesting one. Unassuming strike. Physical attack ignores armor. You know, now that I think about it, I'm going to be going to the 3rd slot, aren't I? So my skeleton's going to be swapping to the 2nd and 3rd slot, respectively. I think it might be better if I go with the show them their place sort of style here. I can go with a stun, which will send a skeleton to the front. Right, this is actually a move, so that's not exactly the best course of action I want to take. I can smite, though. I'm going to take Vorpal Smite, actually.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Yeah, if I take Vorpal Smite, then I can start targeting from the back line and just keep going that way. I'm probably also going to take some Luck, in hopes that's going to help make us a bit stronger. Our Abominable Boy is going to be perfectly fine with what he has right now, but we'll boost up his evasion just so he has it. As for items, we're going to keep with our Shackles of War group, and I guess just keep leveling these guys up, because that's just how the cookie crumbles for them. Okay. Goes there. We've got our Death Knight and our Witch. We're going to put the Undead here, and we'll keep the Mummy and Dark Knight for now, while we let those guys level up. Okay. In our creation process, we do have Headhunters now, so that's good. Nice. Let's see. Attacks 2 random enemies. Deals more damage to a random enemy and moves it to the 1st position. Stress attack. At the beginning of his next action, Headhunter deals some damage to enemies at the marked position. deals 60% damage to each enemy. That's pretty nice. And bounty. Straight up damage. Well, we're going to need to make a few of these guys anyways, because upgrades, obviously.
Heads when I'm done.
We are going to upgrade the arena first. We're going to open that up, so that way we can set up the Dark Knight here. So that way we've got more level ups options anyways. We won't be able to get to Dead Lake because of this, but I think considering the circumstances, I think we can tolerate not getting that upgrade. And I think there is another place, yeah. We can get the Abode of Wrath, which will increase the, We're gonna save it, though. We'll just focus on leveling up these guys here and, enjoy the fruits of our labor. But yeah, I digress. With that, we can now go to the dungeon, and let us see what we should throw together. We're probably gonna go with Group 1, because they need the levels up mostly. And let us see, what are we gonna go with? Okay, Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the right area here to go to the left area so we can get to the Estelle. We're gonna go through the battle to get to the sacrificial altars, both. Then we'll take the rightmost path to get that quest, to where we'll go through the battle to get the grave. Then we'll go up to get this quest. And from this quest, we are going to go either... we're going to go left in this particular order. We will be fighting quite a bit of elite squads, but we will be getting 3 quests out of the ordeal. From here, I think it's in our best interest to go down to the elite squad here, to where we'll get another Stell. We'll then go to the battle here, which will redirect us all the way over here. And we've got a choice between this quest or this quest. I think for the sake of our souls that we've been collecting, we're probably going to want to go right and go into this room here for this quest, to where we will then finalize either by going to the chest with mythical powers or the cultists. I'm probably gonna go... Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the rightmost path here to get an artifact. Then I'll move to get a coffin. And then I can finish off with a Fountain of Restoration. And that should lead to the boss relatively quickly. Okay, I've got a battle plan. Let's follow it now. With our group, we are gonna fight this battle. Let's see what goes down. I am quite curious to see how we fare. Ah, pain. Okay. Let's see, we've got quite a bit of, yeah, it seems evasion is going to be quite a nasty surprise for us. Alright, we're gonna move left. Let's see, these guys don't rely on armor except for the crossbowmen. So I think it's in our best interest to... I guess we go Furious Swings, because that's probably for the best. Yeah, if we go Furious Swings, we should be fine. And we got the accuracy, so we're not going to miss.
This will be your end.
Thankfully, I've got a massive to hit, so it's not that bad. Alright, for our troubles, we're going to go Funeral March, just so we have that buffer going. Okay, we can go for a 28 to 30 damage, or we can start packing up with trench loading, which I'm going to do. Okay. We can get some attacks, but I think it's in our best interest to use Rose for a Lady. And we'll get a nice nasty crit set. Perfect. Okay, that's a miss. Good. We will move her back to position. And I guess we go for the Furious Swings and get rid of the rogue. There we go. We are now going to follow up with Unrestrained Hunger, which will get us back to a buff. And it will swap them together, naturally. Okay. We're going to cast Adore Him for the Bride. That'll increase her damage output significantly. And I think we're going to keep trench loading, at least for this. So that way we get some more defenses for the zombie, which is going to make life a little easier. And we're just going to have to hope it's enough, I suppose. Okay, we're going to start by... You know what? Let's move right. There we go. We'll then use Tear to Pieces on the crossbowman to get rid of his defenses. We are then going to protect our archer here. And we'll use, we'll use the Abomination to basically handle any concerns we may have. And we'll focus on the swordsman, who gets crit quite often.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
And I guess we'll finalize with Abyssal Bombardment, which should be the killing blow. Or at least I think. Unfortunately for the archer, he's not. RIP. I can only probably get one trench loading in though, to be honest.
Mortal kind.
Ah well. At the very least, it's a good show of effort that we are doing quite well with our combat abilities. As for the Bride of Iratus, we're going to just keep stacking her stats until she is good to go. As for the zombie, that's another sort of issue entirely. Honestly, I'm half considering giving the mechanical eye, so he's actually just always hitting the targets. And that way I don't need to stack any more of the likelihood of hitting. Which will be an interesting situation, to be sure. Okay, we've got spelled power of 33, surprising enough. At the start of this turn, a minion restores 5 vigor if Iratus has at least 75 wrath. Interesting. Okay, let's see. We've got 151 Digger Souls. We need to wait until we get 200, so we're going to hold off on that for now. Alchemy. Is there anything I can use here to make myself, or make my life easier? We do have the Shade, which appears to be a buffer. Doesn't really have any magic damage, aside from, yeah, the Shade doesn't really do damage, from the looks of it. All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take stress damage equal to 150% of damage dealt. Target loses 30% accuracy. Yeah, no, the Shade's pretty unique in that sense. I don't know what to do for him. Whatever. It's fine. We're not too concerned. I'm probably going to keep running with the main group for now, before I do anything else. So I'm going to stick with the main group, and we are going to the rightmost area with cultists. Choose a gift. Let's see. At the start of each turn, the zombie receives 4 accuracy and 15 damage. Stacks up to 5 times. The bonus is removed if the zombie changes positions. Okay. Wedding gift, meh. Mechanical aim, moon shard, pound of flesh. I'm gonna go with mechanical aim this time. Because we do have our zombie buddy, and I'm sure he can make use of that significantly. Besides, he's always in the 4th position anyway, so. Or I can move into the 3rd position. Either way, it should work out. Let's see. Bride of Iratus, yeah. I mean, as long as we're able to keep her like this, I guess we can swap her skin. Nah, we're fine with what we got. Okay, we'll leave her as is. The zombie is basically good in his 4th position. I do believe there's an ability that she uses, yeah, Overwatch. That will, that rewarding shot basically moves her back, which is annoying. So basically, unless I'm using warning shot, I should probably avoid using it, if I can help it. Oh well. At the very least, the zombie is going to be much stronger now. And we can get ready with the attacks on this one. In this group, I should say. Ah, the sneak stance, I see. Okay. Receives additional evasion. That's gonna be nasty. A spell power additionally improves attack and dread by 2%. Before this, we're going to cast haste.
Speed of thought.
Just to make it a little faster. Alright, is anybody defense worthy? Not really. But we can do the stimmy here. And we should be able to get 104 damage out of this. Yeah, compared to 65%, which is about 130 damage, the stimmy is just way too strong. Let's try to aim for the attack here. We're only got like a 13% miss chance after all. And we failed the roll for it. Okay. Could you stop hitting me? Ow. Okay. Funeral March, here we go. Yeah, they're starting to hurt. That's not good. Okay, let's go with get away from him. There we go. That gets rid of that moves him. Good. Okay, we've now got mechanical aim set up. We are going to trench load, get some defenses up. Alright, we are now going to use... Yeah, let's use Stimmy properly now, because now we can get the attack off, good. Let's see, 36 to 41, that is not going to be enough to take the kill, so we're going to go with Adore Him to buff up. I'm probably going to want to keep her in the back, to be honest, at this rate. And you know what? Let's start using Abyssal Bombardment. I think we're going to need to, at this rate. Okay, for this, we're going to want to... I think we're going to start with Protect, actually. Just to make sure we have it. They're going to start attacking. Oh, they've just brought him to the stance. Okay, great. That's annoying. Yeah, these guys are really annoying for this.
Have a warm end, my friend.
Alright, so 32, so 64 roughly. Okay, I guess we're gonna go Stimmy here. See if that's enough. There we go.
In the world.
Okay, is there a way I can get away from these guys? Not really, is there? Okay. Well, we've got trench loading already, so I guess I might as well just... Oh, great. Fire explosive. That'll ignite those guys and just go from there. Okay. Ah, perfect. Unrestrained hunger should get us back to position. Alright, we'll get unrestrained hunger there. Here we go. Okay. We'll go for the strike against a bandit, I suppose, here. There we go. That's a kill.
Never gets old.
And that just leaves this dude here, who's going to target, once again, our zombie, which makes our lives significantly harder. Well, at the very least, we can use Furious Swing and just get some crits going. Nice. And he dies from the burn, which is good.
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
I'm not a fan of how we're being beaten up bloody like this, but at the very least, the gains are worth it. After a battle ends, there's a 25% chance that killed minions will revive. That is pretty awesome. But I prefer not to have them die to begin with, if I can help it. I guess we'll have to see, though, but whatever. At the very least, we are getting our level ups here, so that's good. But we're probably going to need these guys on, you know, rest duty. We'll get our 2 minions here leveling up. And I guess we'll start leveling up the skeleton for our 3rd group, just in case our 1st group somehow perishes. Because you never know. Let's see, target skips their next turn, or 25% chance to skip their turn with an interrupt the stances. Alright, well this seems to deal less damage, but it does more, basically. Alternatively, we just deal more damage with it, and it skips their turn regardless. Which I guess works. It is magic damage, though. I gotta keep that in mind. I think the Morbid Howl's a little better. Although now that I think about it, skipping their next turn is much better. Yeah, let's go with Shattering Howl.
Results.
Yeah, we'll go with Shattering Howl and go from there. I think that's for the best. Okay, with that out of the way. Alright, let's see. What does our Infested want? Or what should I give him? Well, for Plague Garden, let's see. Curses all enemies until the battle ends, dealing... Okay, so we can either reduce the cost of its Wrath needing, or needing the cost of Wrath, or we can curse all enemies to deal 50 instead of 40. I think we go Garden of Death instead of Garden of Decay. Because I'm fine with using a lot more Wrath. Because we get a ton of it already, I do believe. As for our Death Knight, specifically, I think it's in our best interest to scale up our defenses here. So we're going to start by boosting that to 11 for the physical armor. And I think we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're getting some healing done. Yeah, we still need some more Digger Souls, so that is just going to be a given. Okay. Alright, we should be good to go then. We do have a level 21 brain though. I should probably address that to somebody. I'm just not sure whom just yet. Probably my lower level group, but we'll see. We'll see. I've already got like level 13s and 15 brains here, so I could probably arrange a level 13 brain for the slot here. In fact, that might not be a bad idea. 1 second. Let me take out the skeleton. Let's go and set him up then, the skeleton. Let us give you a nice juicy level... Let's give you a level 13 brain, why not? There you go. I'll leave you to your own devices, but I am going to put you, or one of you guys, in there. So I'm going to put the skeleton in there, I guess. Let him have his level ups. Okay. As for items, we are swapping back to the Ring of Terror.
It embellishes my undead
and
features.
the Spirit Necklace, I do believe. After victory, all your minions recover full vigor. That is a perfect item for us. We'll keep the Hex Bombs because I don't think we're dealing with elite groups just yet. And we should be fine. Yep, we're dealing with a normal battle here. And it's going to move into another normal battle, so all the more reason to set up like this. Okay, off we go. Okay, we got a rogue, got some bards, that sort of thing. Okay, who are we targeting? Let's see. I think we go for the ward more than anything. Yeah. Alright, let's deal with the bard first. There we go. Let's get her fear up. Alright, face to faceless. Get the fear going. Ah, insanity. Cowardice. And because of that, we can now do a vengeance beam, which will target everybody and curse them, making our job easier. Okay, we will follow up with Accelerando, and that will give us an even further.
These last few heartbeats.
Nice. Oh. That is more damage, but the insanity kills the bard. Okay, he tried to take out him. That's perfectly fine. Let's see, what do we got? Each time an enemy receives a debuff, the Dark Knight deals 75 stress damage. Honestly, perfect time. Let's do it. Alright. Every time an enemy receives a debuff, basically. Let's see. I guess Accelerando again. Ah, yeah, no, it counts as a debuff. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna target the rogue because they're the most annoying.
Light this world.
Alright, that's a heart attack. Okay, we're gonna go with a dire curse. There we go. Alright, the stance takes out some more. You get your buffer going, but the heart attack for the archer goes in. And we will go with Lingering Breath.
One more for the stock.
And yeah, that's another death.
A predictable
Nice.
outcome.
For our trouble, we got a level up. Perfect. And our group here is pretty ballin'. Or pretty much balling, I should say. Okay. We'll set those there. We'll take out our undead here. Put the skeleton back. And I guess it's in our best interest to level up the zombie. We'll also level up the werewolf and the bride. who are much closer to level than the Abomination, I do believe. And we'll continue to rock our group 2, I guess. Because they are pretty powerful right now. Okay, do I get armor and resistance? No, if I'm going to go with anything, I should probably go with block and ward. Okay, we'll abstain from those then, for now. But we do have 220 Digger Souls, so we will use that chance to make the deadly.
Unholy masonry.
Perfect. The Silent Waters have been constructed, and we can actually accommodate the Abode of Wrath now that I think about it, so I guess I'll do that next when I get the chance. In the meantime, I will prepare the Lost Soul for now, and have that prepared. Put them in the lastmost slots. And I guess I got a Headhunter, which I can put somewhere, but I don't know where I'm going to put them. We'll see. Before we do go, we need to level up. If I'm not mistaken, yes, I wanted Ire, which will give 5 Vigor for at least 75
Rivers
Wrath.
will run red.
And let's see. All units recover 50 plus 17 Vigor. Spell power increases Vigor restoration by 1%. Nice. Seems to be a bit different than that, but whatever. Alright, let's gather our crew and let's go to the Stell. To where we will immediately grab a level up for ourselves. There we go. We will then go to this battle here and start engaging in lights. Absorption. Alright. Let's see, what we're going to start with. We're going to start with... I guess we start with the Bard like we usually do. Actually, we can't because we don't have the way to reach her. In that case, it's in our best interest to target somebody else. I guess we go for one of the rogues? No, let's go for the swordsman.
Extinction of life.
Curses everywhere. Alright, each time an enemy... Yeah, let's go with No Tomorrow here. There we go. That'll get us to stance here. We're then going to use Accelerando on everybody. There we go. Yeah, the debuffs cover everybody. Let us do a Vengeance Beam to target everybody next. That is going to curse literally everybody with him. Oh, jeez, that's nasty. I've found the powerhouse play. Oh, the build's nasty. I found the solution. If done just right, fear is literally everywhere. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with Garden of Death here. Might as well, right? Get that curse going.
Brave are an excellent source of fresh.
And they're all getting cursed anyway, so... Yeah, the Death Knight is really powerful if you know what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna go with No Tomorrow then, and just keep using that stance. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't. The fear only makes it worse. I guess we'll go with the Dire Curse and target the Bard, in which case the Rogue will get targeted anyways.
Become part of the breathless tide.
Yeah, no, he just has a heart attack as well.
Soon this world will be mine.
I mean, it works. We've got a build going, and it's surprisingly going well, like crazy well. Okay, we're level 15s now. I'm going to take out the werewolf for now, so we can replace out for him. And then we can just keep swapping from the werewolf and the bride to keep them leveled up until we get ourselves a vampire. Or whomever we're actually trying to recruit here. Ah, sacrifices. Let's go about doing that. Alright, we're gonna go with the sac group here. Let us throw a shade in. Level 13. Why not? Carnival Mask. Lost Souls only. The Lost Soul receives 1 attack and 1 dread for each buff on enemies. Interesting. Before we do go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some brains out. I'm going to give a level 13 brain here. We'll give a level 13 brain to our ghoul here. There we go. The Reaper, I guess we can also do the same, technically. Yeah. We'll give him a 13 brain, why not? And let us summon 1 more minion. I guess we'll go with the Headhunter? Or do we go Shade? Let's see. Physical and magical attacks. This is stress. Yeah, no, the Infested deals a lot of stress damage. Let's just make another... Let's make a Headhunter, why not? Let's have that on the side.
Call this one the, strong silent type, hmm?
Okay, we're gonna continue with Group 2, and we're gonna go into this battle. And keep wrecking this. Oh, I see. Let's give initiative, everybody, because why not? Okay, we're gonna go with, let's see, who do we want to target? I guess we'll target the Bard, because she is within range after all, might as well. 10 accuracy and 50 critical damage for 3 turns each time he misses. Interesting. Alright, Vengeance Beam.
My kingdom comes!
Alright, let's see how you do. Oh, you're getting buffs. Nice. Although, it's not going to help in the sake of no tomorrow. That is for certain. Acceleron.
I will soon embrace your new existence.
Now to suffer. Ah, you're going for the buffs? Okay, nice, nice. I guess we do Garden of Death here. Yep, just get the curses going. Alright, we're gonna use No Tomorrow here. There we go. I guess we do Vengeance Beam again here. That should curse everybody.
Your frail bodies fail.
Yeah, there we go. Even more. Accelerando will follow up again. That will make even more curses come in.
Being born was
the rest heart attack.
Mistake. Opposing me?
Well, saves our trouble.
Your last.
Yeah, no, the battles are making this really easy. Well, I'm not complaining. It means we're doing really well with the fear group, it seems. It's just making our job easier, I think, ultimately. Which I am not going to complain about. We should definitely boost our accuracy, though, because accuracy is starting to fall off, I do believe. Okay. Alright, with that, I'm actually going to take a small 5-minute break. I know it's sudden, but I don't know what's going on. I'm just not feeling well. I will see you guys in 5 minutes, and I will see you then. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, apologies for the delay. I don't know what came over it. I'm just not feeling all that well, I guess, today. It's fine, though. We'll be fine. Alright, let's keep going. I guess we're going to the sacrificial altar here. We're going to keep with Battle Squad 2 because they've been doing so well. Let us throw out the infected here. There we go. We already have one after all. And we get a few things. The second slipper is pretty nice, but otherwise just random assortments of items. I think it might be in our best interest to make a shade here. Even if we don't use it, we can still use it for encounters that we run into. So all the more reason to grab it and use it. Now for the event here. Whenever you gather a large enough group of sweaty males, all manner of prostitutes and courtesans are not far behind. What the mortals don't know is that these groups often serve as a wonderful mask for particularly carnal vampire covens. However, vampires are rather unique undead, and simply being a necromancer will not make them swear fealty to you. They are selfish and so need something truly captivating to motivate them into abandoning their debaucherous lifestyle. You will parley with the coven in person. Either we can become a friend of their kind, begin diplomacy, or we starve them out and kill their food source. Let us show that we are a friend of their kind. Why not? With them will come blood. A lot of blood.
All for my future kingdom.
You enter in the company of your minions, letting them exchange pleasantries. After confirming the willingness of their servitude, you were rather quickly able to come to an arrangement. Indeed. That can be easily arranged, and because of it, we've managed to get ourselves a vampire. As for what they can do, let's see. If we keep using Bloody Offering, we can get ourselves a upgrade, I do believe. Let's see, Bone Golem, Unfrozen, Ghoul. Okay, so if we used a vampire in our next attacks, most likely, and we start using Bloody Offering often enough, then we should be fine. Alright, until the end of battle, the vampire recovers Victor equal to 50%. Okay. Okay, how do I turn people into vampires, though? That's the question. I'll have to think about that. Well, at least I got the vampire. That's a good thing. Okay, how's the level ups going? We've got a 15, we got 14 here, 14. I'll put the bride here, we'll get the werewolf back into position, and then we'll go from there. I should probably also check what the vampire is capable of. It appears that she's best in either the second or third position. Does bite do anything? No, it doesn't really. Okay, interesting. Magic attack. Target loses 30% of its current vigor. Bosses get a loss of 15%. The vampire, in turn, loses 20 vigor. So basically, at the cost of her own health, she's basically going through the turmoil of sacrifice. But we can make this work in our favor, though. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Lost Soul is designed to heal. So basically, if you combo the Lost Soul with the Vampire, that is a very good combo that they can arrange. Alternatively, you can have the Lost Soul be focused into stress, which does work technically. But can I make them more physically inclined? Can I? Or can I make them physically inclined? Because if we can, that makes it better. Morbid Beauty. Target deals 15% more damage until the end of battle. Benevolent Spirits. Inspire Heroics. Buffing enemies? This is a really weird situation here. Oh, I guess it just adds to the sudden reality. Okay, I see. So what ends up happening is the more she buffs enemies, the more bonus she can get from sudden reality, which just makes things a lot worse for the enemy. Which I guess makes sense. But at that point, I might as well just go with, just focus her into Benevolent Spirit and just make her a bona fide healer. Which equally does the same. Yeah, so she would be best in the 3rd or 4th position. Yeah. So to give a rough idea of how the build would work, I guess vampires would be... Yeah, they'd be 3rd position. The Lost Soul will be 4th position. And I'm not sure how the 1st and 2nd position would work, but there would be something along those lines. Honestly, I could probably see like something like a headhunter in this group, because it is some physical, there is some stress attacks there. Yeah, I could see the headhunter actually being part of this group here. Very much a 2nd slot minion, or a 1st slot minion. And then what you can do is you can pair it off with a... You could probably pair it off with, like, I don't know, something like a... I guess Abomination would be a good choice. But Abominations are usually staples anyways, so it makes sense. How about the Shade? The Shade's pretty buff-oriented, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not the Shade. Reaper? I guess the Reaper could work as well, couldn't it? I don't know. I'm still on the fence on what would work and what wouldn't. But yeah, no, I could see a build working with this. But I digress. That is for another time. We're just gonna focus on we're gonna keep going with our fear build until they take sufficient damage. All right, let's go to the Ancient Coffin. Select a boon. Okay, so we can get the Orb of Negation, which makes minions immune to debuffs. That's not bad. Leg Cuffs makes the minions can't be moved. Or the minion can't be moved. And the Spiked Head. Any character that attacks this minion receives 40 stress damage. That is scary but powerful. Honestly, the Spiked Head seems really good. Let's grab that.
Amazing what they just leave lying around.
Alright, let's grab the Spiked Head. And we're going to immediately give that to our Dark Knight, if we can. Unless it's something in here. No, it's not. Okay. No, it's right here. I was just blind. Okay, yeah. So if we remove the steel spikes, which reduces physical damage, and we just go with the spiked head, that is only going to make the Dark Knight even more scary, because he's going to set up a stance for fear, and it's only going to make it a lot worse. Yeah, so every time he, you know, uses No Tomorrow, he's going to be dealing 20 to 21 stress damage. In addition to that, if they keep attacking him, or we keep applying debuffs, it's only going to make their situation worse. Okay, we've got Armored Place, which reduces damage received by 10%. Alternatively, we got a few other things. Let's see. No, we don't need anything in particular here. I mean, we could give the mummy something else, but honestly, we'll be fine, I think. Alright, we'll leave that alone, and we'll go to the dungeon now. Let us go with Group 2, and let's see how painfully effective that ability is that we just received for our fear build. Okay, we are going to get... Yeah, I guess we're going to spam the fear here. Oh, I guess the gargoyle is going to be a nuisance, but that's perfectly fine. We'll just retreat once we're done dealing with these guys. I think that's for the best. Immune to stress, attacks, and ignition. Doesn't escape. Okay, we're gonna start with Accelerando. Get the fear going. No Tomorrow. Let's do it. Alright. Time for Vengeance Beam. Or we go for the Eternity of Misfortune. No. Stress Beam. Let us let the curses take over. The insanity cometh. Alright, Garden of Death. There we go. That's another debuff. There we go. Once again, No Tomorrow. Let's continue to make them scared for their lives. Accelerando. Aha. The other two should... Oh. Miss immune. Rip. Alright, he's currently in a predicament. We're gonna go with Dire Curse here. He's gonna get struck again. There we go. Gargoyles can go nuts. Okay.
One by one, life
Right.
vanishes from this world.
Now we can quickly take him out with 4 attacks. Good. That's perfectly fine by me. And now that leaves you, the gargoyle. You're going to be the most annoying to deal with, but I think we can actually manage with this group. We just need to take you out more than anything. Okay. We need to actually move the... Yeah, I guess we'll wait at the end of turn there. Let's see. I guess we're gonna have to do Deafening Wail here, because we can't actually attack with either the Mummy or the Banshee at the moment. I guess we'll move you back, and we'll use Clinging Wraps now. Here we go.
Perish.
Yeah, we'll use Clinging Wraps, and we're gonna use Slingshot. So we do have some attacks going for us, which is going to be nice. Oh. Well, I guess this works. Boom. And Edge of the Abyss. There we go. So we do have some semblance of physical attack here. We just have to play it smart, basically.
Mine is the winning side.
Vulture's Feather. The minion receives 16 luck, 18 accuracy, and 12 evasion when an ally dies. If an ally dies, it is a decent item, but otherwise probably not the best for us to consider. Iron Heart. Iratus gains 24 wrath at the beginning of battle. Okay. Insurance plan, eh. Void pen, eh. We will toss this, I guess. We will toss the Pharaoh Mask and the light armor. There we go. Insurance deal we don't need. Iron Heart we don't need. And Void Pendant will also ditch. Let's get rid of Spider Web, I think. Let's see. 30 to 45 stress damage to all enemies, ignores ward, one-time use. No, I'll keep those. Alright, it seems our stats are still increasing, so I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing here. Alright, it seems like the Mummy now has upgrades here that we can choose from. Let's see. For the wraps, let's see. I think we make it so they lose 10 luck until a battle ends, because a stacking negative in luck is going to be much better than a positive. And it's only going to benefit us more if we use it multiple times. So, all the better. Investment. As for the Mummy and their growth, I think it's in our best interest to increase accuracy, so we'll leave it at that. Dark Knight gets another upgrade, and let's see, what do we choose? All enemies lose 12 vigor. The Dark Knight recovers an amount equal to the damage dealt. Okay. All enemies lose 12 vigor. The Dark Knight recovers an amount of vigor equal to damage dealt. All enemies lose 15 vigor. The Dark Knight recovers. Okay. Or we go with Dark Greed. An enemy loses 30... An enemy? Okay. Okay, so Dark Greed basically specifies one target versus Abyss or Ravenous Hunger, which focuses all targets. So we can either focus one target and get a 35 heal, or we focus on 4 targets, which can lead up to 60 vigor. I'm actually going to go with Ravenous Abyss, because as much as I like the idea of Dark Greed, Ravenous Abyss just has a more overall coverage in the long term.
Minion.
So I'm going to go with that. We're going to increase our accuracy, because we're reaching that point where enemies are going to start dodging if we don't do this. We're then going to go to the grave site and see what we find. Alright, we find a shade, a werewolf, and a zombie. I'm gonna go with the shade. Nice. Level 17 shade, perfect. And we're gonna go with group 2, and we'll go to the battle here. Let's see what we find. Let the slaughter commence, indeed. Alright. Redirection. A 50% chance to redirect an attack from an ally standing directly behind them. Alright. We're gonna go with Wretched Luck to start with. It's an odd choice, but it is a good buff after all. We're going to activate No Tomorrow, so that way we get some big, beefy buffs. Accelerando. That will start draining their fear. Alright, Vengeance Beam. Let's do it. More curses. Ah, Insanity. Wait, hold on. Is that a boat? Alright, +4 to attack until the battle ends each time the knight receives damage. Okay, so he gets a stacking buff to begin with. That's annoying a little bit. I mean, we'll be fine, but geez, that's nasty. We'll get another curse. Send all that damage.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Alright, the fear continues to stack, yeah. Yeah, I figured. But hey, that's why we've got a ton of fear-based attacks, and it's only going to make it a lot worse the more we get off.
Give them no mercy.
I've come to realize a powerful build, though, as a result of just experimentation, just at least a few minutes ago. If we use No Tomorrow and we've got a bunch of enemies, it's basically like taking out a bunch of enemies. Well, it basically just stacks and stacks the more debuffs you provide, so it's pretty nice. I'm probably going to go with No Tomorrow again, actually. That way I can get even more stacking debuffs going. We're going to start with Dire Curse, get another curse going.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Yeah. It's good with certain intentions in mind. If you've got like a bona fide fear build, it's a good thing. Oh.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Well, that was nice. Each round of combat, Iratus can use an additional potion. Interesting. As for why he died there, it's because we picked up a recent item, a spiked head. The spiked head basically just deals 40 stress damage, which for the build that we're going for on the second group, absolutely fine. Absolutely perfect. Oh, we can level up our Banshee and Ghoul, I guess. Let's see what we got. Ah, yes, we can level up the No. Okay, we can either... I guess we'll go with the block and ward because we don't use it often. And it is a bit of protection. As for the Ghoul with his slingshot, we can either ignore block or ignore armor. Ignoring block would be much more preferable. Alternatively, I guess we go with the armor, but it's not really a big deal otherwise. I gotta ignore block because I do believe that it's gonna be better than in the long run. Yeah. We'll go with that. Alright, let's go with Group 2 once more, and let us see what this quest has to offer. Ground sprawling castles, so often filled with secrets, and more importantly, secret passages. So you're not surprised when one of your undead finds a small nook in an otherwise ordinary wall that might open a passage into the unknown. What would be on the other side, you wonder? Well, first you will need to figure out how to actually open the damn thing. The wall is much too sturdy for even your zombies to blast open. Well, why not? Let's try. Let's open it. After wasting your time trying to open the passage, you were forced to give up, cursing yourself for the opportunity now lost to you. For 2 battles, we basically lost 2 initiative. Well, that sucks. Ah, well. Alright, to the battle here then. And that's going to be pretty nasty because we've got an elite fight coming up, which is not good. Oh well. Okay. We are going to activate... Well, do we need haste? No, it's fine. Let us go with Plaguefall, and I guess we target the Elven Ranger here. Actually, we don't, because he's got a bit too much evasion. Let's see. Yeah, we can't actually do much, but we can make a bunch of fear go for the scout here, so we'll do that.
And of pestilence.
Alright, activate No Tomorrow here. We are then going to go with Vengeance Beam, so we target everybody here with fear. Perfect, crit curse is coming in clutch. Then we do the curse there, get another debuff, get more damage going. We kill the archer before she can target anybody. And the insanities come in like crazy. Ah, betrayal. Well then. Alright, for this we're going to target the archer here. I just pelt him to death. We can then start targeting these guys with ease. We'll throw down the Dire Curse for this occasion. And slowly but surely, we should be able to take him out. I guess we'll just use face-to-faces here. Still crits, but geez, it's taken a lot. And I guess Paralyzing Stream. Cool. Didn't even take 2 rounds. That's
another
impressive.
Step towards my eternal kingdom.
Well, at least we're getting level 21 brain, so at the very least we're going to have an army fit for whatever we do end up doing in the near future, so that's not going to be a bad thing. Okay, we're going to replace the werewolf for the Bride of Iratus. Get her leveled up. And I guess we keep going with the mummy group here. Alright, we got the Soul Spring here. I've got a lot. I originally started with the OG group with the skeleton and whatnot, but then I started making more and more and more, because there is one thing to know about this game, if I do recall correctly, is that the more minions you have of different variety, the better. So it's always good to have, like, it's good to have a mix of just versatility in your group, and, like, well, I'm not sure of the specifics, but I do know that the more versatility you have in your groups, the better, but you should also make sure, yeah. I haven't been using the skeleton as much as I should be, but I can't really find a good place for him, to be honest. I've actually been enjoying the Dark Knight and the Abomination more than anything, personally. But then again, I'm a very big fan of the Fear build that I've got currently, which has been going rather well. Okay, let's see. Stat-wise, he's perfectly fine. We'll leave him alone there. How about the mummies? Stats, it's okay. We'll leave that. The infested, stat-wise, 150. I think we get an increase to accuracy. That's probably for the best. Grab that. And for the Banshee, increase the accuracy, because we need to make sure we're hitting. Okay, as for items, we should probably beef up our minions real quick. I'm going to give the rarest ectoplasm to the Dark Knight here. We'll give the rarest meat to the mummy. As for the blood, that is going to go to somebody else most likely. So we'll save that for later. Okay, we can get the rarest, or a rare material for that. There we go. Let's see, rags. We could probably upgrade the rags here if we wish. I guess we'll upgrade the rags for the Banshee here. That's probably for the best. And then we'll do uncommon here and the uncommon ooze for ectoplasm. Yeah. Now our second group is now beefed up like crazy. Okay, we're gonna boost up armor a bit. Okay, do we boost up evasion? No. I think we boost up our dread though. Get 2 points in that. That'll make our life a little easier there. And I guess we'll boost up vigor a bit. And we'll leave the luck, because we don't use it as often, but we'll definitely increase our evasion when we get the chance. As for our mummy, let's increase that. We've managed to get max dread here, which is good. I think we can get away with more luck, but we shouldn't need to. We can definitely boost our initiative. We might as well, to get max there. Our infested here is fine. The Banshee, however, we're going to want to increase our dread. There we go. And I guess boost our accuracy even more, just to make sure. Alright, now we go with the elite squad here. Let's see what we can run into. And let's see if we can handle it. Okay, let's brace for the worst. Alright, I think the biggest focus that we should worry about is the elite rogue, personally. But that is just my personal thoughts because of how dangerous he can become.
This will
so we'll just pelt him with as much as we can. Oh, he's got betrayal. Good. Oh, but he loses that. No, wait. Nope, never mind. I thought he loses betrayal, but no, I guess that isn't the case.
I hope there will still be enough
At least we
left
can get
to
the curse
reanimate.
off, so that's good. Alright, activate No Tomorrow here. Accelerando to get even more curse going. That'll get more curse going. Good. Ah, he got the sneak stance going. Shame he didn't go for the betrayal, but hey, that's fine. Okay, Garden of Death to get that debuff going. Crit curse going through.
Ooh, this one
Nice.
voided its bowels just as it died.
Nice. Even more curse. I should probably deal with the bard now. Okay. Time to fear the bard to high hell. Alright, dire curse. Yeah, the bard's gone insane. Cowardice is to follow, naturally. And they're probably gonna flee. Yep, they fled.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
Well, it kind of sucks that they ran, but whatever. We'll live. After winning the battle, Iratus gains a non-consumable artifact. Interesting. Nails of Pain. Increases critical damage dealt by 20%, reduces critical damage received by 20%. Good for a bride, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually a really good item. Assuming you do it right, of course, that is. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the mortuary as a temporary reserve for minions. Just so I can just retrieve my minions for the physical group. So I can start using them again. Okay, we're going to get our physical boys out. Here we go. And I guess we'll set up the Banshee here. The Infested. And I guess we'll throw in a Dark Knight. Because the Mummy is a bit too strong here. And we'll go from there. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, for the pistol attack, I think it's in our best interest to level up Cannibal, actually. Currently, it only pushes enemies 2 back. I think we want to go with the push 3, and we'll go with light caliber here.
Serve me well,
rather than Hexball.
minion.
Stat-wise, we are increasing physical naturally. Okay. With that in mind, we increase accuracy a bit. There we go. Now for the bride. Nails of Pain is an interesting one. I don't think we'll be able to benefit too much from it just yet. But it seems like a good werewolf item, if I had to guess on anything. Or at the very least, it could be a ghoul item, if I'm thinking right now, as well. Do we go with spider mandibles, or do we go with something else? Significantly increase the chance of being attacked. I guess that might be better for us. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. When receiving damage, the minion gains 4 evasion until the end of combat. If I make the abomination a target, then I can get his evasion up now I think about it. Oh, and it's only when receiving damage, mind you. So... okay, interesting. That leads to some interesting combinations now that I think about it. Okay, let's see. Okay, instantly destroys an enemy that has less than 20% sanity remaining after receiving damage from this ability. The abomination receives a buff restoring 10% vigor until the end of combat. I think it's in our best interest to get Break and Decimates. Not because it's going to be stronger than Terrify or Swallow, but because it heals more. Because having a 24 Vigor regen for the entirety of combat is going to be nice.
My enemy.
So just grabbing this as a buff to Pound of Flesh anyways.
Surprise.
So, yeah, we'll grab that. I think we replaced the Spider Mandibles. As for what we go with, I think it's either we go with the Armored Plates or the Raven Feathers. I'm going to go with the Armored Plates, though. Because the Abomination is going to be taking the brunt of damage. Especially when he starts applying that buffer going forward. Alright, let's see. What can I buff everybody with? At least for this group. Okay, we got that. Weaponry, okay. We're going to give Zombie the weapon. And we're also going to give him the blood. This will help his offenses quite significantly. We're going to swap out the heart for the bride with the bride. The blood appears to be nothing, but we can get some new rags for the werewolf. We can also get some... We can't get anything for the bride, but we can get some new armor for the zombie, so we'll get that. And let us start beefing up our attacks. Yeah, let's just increase the attack of the zombie like crazy. We're going to boost up the bride's attacks, I think. Increase the damage, basically, as much as we can. Let us boost accuracy a little bit. There we go. Abomination is naturally going to be a healthy boy. So I guess we boost his HP. Unless I can think of something else. I'm going to boost his invasion, I suppose. And we'll boost his initiative, because why not? Alright, the werewolf. More attack, naturally, is the best course of action there. Okay. As for item selection, we go Shackles of War, Pendant of Might,
no?
and honestly, I don't think we use the Science Mantle. We're good with the Spiked Carapace, which is basically a crit item. Okay, Group 1, we are going to go to the Stell. And I guess we go for another EXP for Iratus, which will get him another level up, which gives us 6 points to work with. As for what we grab at this point, after using Distillation, all minions deal 10 more damage and receive 10 less for one battle. Okay. Distillation restores 30 vigor to all minions. Okay. So basically that's a good buff if we want to use it. Increases the amount of wrath that Iratus gains in battle by 50%. Does not work on minion abilities. Okay, I think we go with blood magic here. No, it actually increases spell power. We don't actually use spell power that much. Although we can use Battle Eternal, which is a heal, so we're gonna grab that.
It will be a messy slaughter.
And we're going to save up for Dark Enlightenment to increase our Wrath gains, because I've come to realize that we're going to be a Wrath build, or at least somewhat into a Wrath build anyways. We've more so just been grabbing as many buffs as we can for our allies, which just adds to the damage. Yeah, so now we got a full heal, which is going to be nice, and we got some potions that we can use if we need them. Assuming we do, that is. Okay, who are we targeting? I think we go for the rogue. Yeah, we'll go for the rogue. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna suffer the most. Okay, whiff. Ah, pain. Let's see, we've got 165 accuracy. That should be enough to hit the rogue. So we're just gonna take him out straight up. There we go.
This is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like.
Better to make it safe.
Pathetic.
Alright, from here we're going to use Funeral March to match up with these guys. There we go. That'll debuff them all heck. We are then going to use Abyssal Bombardment immediately, instead of buffing up. And yeah, it seems seems our werewolf's suffering quite a bit, but that's fine. We will then do Stimmy here. Get some big damage. Oh, nope, I guess we won't. We won't get big damage on him. We will get Adore him active. We're then going to go with actually Protect instead of the Unrestrained Hunger this time. Just so our werewolf isn't taking as much damage.
Ooh, hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
I guess we'll keep going with the Abyssal Bombardment because that damage is nasty. Okay, the spikes just keep coming. Nice. Alright. The spikes continue to grow. Alright, you have a stance. After a minion attacks the swordsman counterattacks, dealing a certain amount of damage. Interesting. If I can break that stance, that'd be nice, but I don't think I can. Let's see, the Barbarian has some big defenses, but I can immediately deal with that. Ow. Okay. I feel bad for the werewolf. I guess we're gonna protect him. He needs the defenses as much as we do right now. Okay, I guess we're gonna go for you then. Make sure you're... yeah. You're gonna be annoying at this rate. There we go. That works. Our poor werewolf, though, immediately gone.
Is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Alright, I guess, yeah, no, the werewolf's going into medical. We won't be able to use him, so... off you go, I guess. There you go, buddy. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to find a filler for this group. I guess I can go with the Headhunter, in that case. We do have the brains for it. And we did just recently get a 21 brain. Why not? We'll use the Headhunter as a supplement for this group. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna want to focus on AoEs if we can help it. Bloody Harvest is a nice one, but we won't be able to benefit off that. So we're going to be using a lot of physicals that are straight up in the immediate. Alright. Dual Slash. Attacks 2 random enemies, dealing 16 to 30. Dual Cruelty. Alright. Deal 80 damage, or 80% damage to the enemies on the chosen position and the next position. Or we go with attack 2 random enemies and have a 6% chance to immediately kill. I'm half tempted to go with it, the Vorpal Slash. Okay. Yeah, so basically either we target 2 enemies in a line, or we just target 2 random enemies and have a 6% chance to kill. Oddly enough, I'm going to go for the percent chance to kill. I think that would be more interesting and fun. Catch 'em. Deals 100 damage to a random enemy and moves it to the first position. Let us go with the... let's see. Deals 80% damage to chosen enemy and moves it to first position. Or we go with Jagged Hook. Has a 50% chance to stun targets. Moves enemy to the first position. Oh, I see. So, basically, Catch 'em is a random choice. Lucky Catch basically means we get to choose our target, while Jagged Hook is random. I'm gonna go with the random Jagged Hook, because at the very least we got a 50% chance to stun. So you never know, it might be good enough. Let's see. Blind Stare, 2 random enemies, mark 'em. Target loses all evasion until the end of battle. Eh. Seething Wrath, a trap. Mark selected position. At the beginning of his next turn, the Headhunter deals 150% damage to any enemy at the marked position. Okay.
Reinforce the bones, strengthen
Headhunter
the flesh,
doesn't miss this attack.
blacken the spirit. Yeah.
Intimidating Rage marks the select position. If I had a way to move forward with this, then I'd consider it. But Seething Wrath is something I'm probably not going to be using often. And for this, we're going to go with Abundant Harvest. Here we go. We're going to grab Bounty, which is going to be... Profitable Bounty gives us an additional part, or we can go with 50% chance to kill the enemy. We're going to grab that, just in case.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my
We're just going to be relying heavily on the percent chance to kill for most of these attacks. Alright. For Sense Them, we're going to go with Markham.
Serve me
to
well,
make
my
the target
minion.
lose evasion, which will help us with attacks. As for the trap, let's see. We can either make them lose armor and resistance, or blocks and wards. I'm gonna make them lose all their armor and resistance, actually. That seems like a good ability to go for. And now we just spam the damage to start with. Then we focus in on evasion, I suppose? Yeah, get evasion, then get some luck. There we go. Although I suppose I should have added some accuracy. Now he's just going to be a one-hit wonder, probably. Let's see. Well, I guess we can get some points real quick. Let's go with the weapon here. Yeah. We'll get 2 points into there, so that way at least we got some chances. In fact, now that I think about it, what am I doing? There's an easy way to solve our problem. Mechanical Eye. He can no longer miss. Which makes our job a lot easier, put simply. Okay, we're going to want the Headhunter to have Jester's Visage probably as well. That way we can get the Abomination to protect the Headhunter. And just have them cycle damage onto the Abomination and deal more damage and just repeat that cycle most likely. At least that's what I'm thinking is the best course of action here. Yeah, we'll leave it alone for now. We don't need to change too much of what we got here. But we will keep to Group 1 and let Group 2 just scale. Because I prefer that right now. Most of your current opponents are mercenaries and would-be heroes looking to kill you and take your things. Wretched hobos. You will do them a favor by turning them into more skeletons and zombies. Well, at the very least, it will serve to teach some loyalty, a lack of which you can abuse. A bunch of mercenaries are gathered ahead, and you know for a fact they are unhappy with the pay they are being provided. Question is, who will do the negotiations? I kinda wish I had the dark a vampire or anything, or something. It's pointless. Let's just kill them all. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna go with Funeral March. Get the debuff going on all of them. There we go. Let's see. Let us go with Well, actually, if we go Jagged Hook, then we might be able to luck out on one of the 3 targets here on the Crossbowmen. And cycle them. Nope, instead we get the Rogue. Which, I guess is fine. But we did get the stun, so that's a plus. Let us go with... Well, first let's do Flaming Skull here. Ignite one of these guys. Alright. Let's see, 30% chance of escape and insanity. The Barbarian doesn't escape and deals additional damage depending on the amount of vigor the target is missing. We'll just keep taking the Rogue out because we need to get rid of him immediately. We're gonna go for the Abyssal Bombardment, naturally. Okay, miss. Good. Good. More misses. That's always nice. Ow. Okay. Alright, let's see. I guess we keep going with Jagged Hook because, well, the 50% chance to stun is always nice.
Your frail bodies fail.
Okay, no stun. Rip. Perfectly fine, though. Okay, let's go for Heart Piercer. Ah, more damage. Nice.
My kingdom comes.
Oh, well, I guess... Rip that girl. We've now got... Yeah, no, the Abyssal Bombardment's just naturally good for the zombie. Ugh, that's nasty. Okay, I guess we're dealing with the Rogue. But before that, I'm actually going to protect the zombie. I think that's in our best interest, considering they're going to try and archer down either her, the bride, or the zombie himself. Yeah. As I predicted. Okay, we've got a chance to just immediately kill. Let's go Vorpal Slash, why not? Oh, insta-kill. The 6% roll. I wasn't expecting that, but I can vibe with it. Why not? And now this guy should die because the Bombardment comes in.
Extinction of life.
As predicted. That is a very dangerous group now. At the start of battle, increases damage dealt by 0.1% for each available part in the Chamber of Iratus. Okay, so the more parts you have, the more you can deal damage with this Glutton Tongue, it seems. For an endless scale, that's not bad. Now that they are dead, you will be sure to provide them with forms that will know the meaning of loyalty. Alright. We've now got 5 talent points. We've got 300 Digger Souls on just standby. So I think it's high time we start using those. Okay, we don't actually have a bone skeleton on our hands, so let's see if we can't go about making one. We need 8 more bones before we can actually make more. So that does suck, but it is unavoidable. Instead, we're just going to focus on making more Wrath-based areas, so we're going to see about making... Yeah, we're going to make a Headhunter for this. Alright, Headhunter, here we go.
Despite a lack of eyes, they know to aim for the neck.
Alright, we'll use this level 1 Headhunter to provide for the Abode of Wrath. We don't have enough for the Blood Phantasm, so that does suck, but it's perfectly fine. Let's see. We still need to use more Wrath before we can get the Blood Phantasm, so we need to start spamming more of those abilities out. We will need a Fallen Dampfire if we want to hope for any of those groupies. Yeah, for the Mortuaries level 3, we're going to need another Vampire there. We need the bone golem. Yeah, basically, if we want to upgrade, we're going to have to unlock the bone golem, and then we're going to have to use more abilities, so let's spend more wrath. The more wrath we spend, the better. Okay. Before we continue, what do we need to do? Let's see. I guess we're dealing with the elite squad next. I'm actually going to set up our OG crew for fear before we do anything else. We'll get our other 3 going to the experience farm. And we'll just let those guys rest out there. Should probably put the vampire in at some point. Yeah, the vampire would be pretty nice. Okay. Honestly, the vampire wouldn't be that bad for what healing it does, now to think about it. Oh well. Okay, group 2. We need to actually swap out our items before we go.
Finally,
get the fear, get the evasion. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we need to take this rightmost path so we can get to this quest with ease. I wish I could do more for the pathing, but it's fine. We'll go to this elite squad here. And let's see. Alright, we're gonna cast haste to get some initiative going.
Speed of thought.
There we go. We are going to fear up the... Well, we can't target the bard, so we'll have to target somebody else, naturally. I think we're actually going to activate Wretched Luck, I think. That way I can apply even more crits. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. We'll then do Vengeance Beam, get everybody targeted. We won't get the bard, but that'll come later. We'll do Accelerando once again. Just continue to debuff like crazy. Nice, a miss. Now we activate No Tomorrow, the big buff. Let's do it. Okay, music. Removes the buff. Interesting. Alright. We move right first.
Through pain.
Ah, great. We've lost a buff. Great. Ah, well. Garden of Death. Bugger it. Okay. The curse begins. Alright, continue to debuff like crazy. There we go. Alright, we do another Vengeance Beam here. There we go. We need to make sure we take out the Bard, preferably. We'll go face to faceless here, for this very sake. Alright, the Bard's at death's door, nice. Ah, some restoration. Good, that makes my life easier. Oh, but never mind, you're dead, so... Alright, we'll just follow up with Flakefall and keep going from there. Nice. That is a solid group. A second brain. At the start of each round, the minion receives 3 attack and dread until the end of combat. Cannot stack more than 5 times. Alchemist Ring. 25% chance that Iratus will not expend a potion when using it. Interesting. But probably not necessary. I don't know. We'll think about it. Stats are naturally just going to stack up. That Glutton Tongue is probably going to be pretty nasty, though. It's a 0.1 damage increase, isn't it? So we basically add all of our parts together over here and just calculate from there, I presume. And that would be the total for what we got. Which should be very interesting to see the result. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it alone. Okay, we'll keep to our group and we'll go stealth. Okay, EXP for minions or Iratus. We're gonna go Iratus, obviously, because he needs as much as he can get. Okay. I think it's high time we take some stress abilities. But honestly, anything goes. Let us grab Overwhelming Ire, maybe? Every time a minion misses with an attack, Iratus gains 3 Wrath. All minions and enemies gain 12 luck until the end of battle. All minions receive 10 plus 4.4 less damage for 3 rounds. Deal more damage. Alright, I'm gonna go with Overwhelming Ire, because at the very least then I can use my abilities more.
Fury.
And I'll save up for the next upgrade and go from there. Alright, time for fear. Let's do this. Ah, a fearless one. Let us start with Lingering Breath upon you. Alright. Let's go with Vengeance Beam here. Even if it won't target anybody, it's better than just not targeting somebody. Let's go Accelerando.
He dies
Get
so
that
that
curse
you
going.
can live.
And let's see. We'll lose 12 luck, but we will gain more attack and dread. We'll lose enough that we're going to suffer a -3 to our crits, but that's perfectly fine. We'll just suffer a negative to our attacks, basically. But because we are using a stance, that shouldn't be a problem. I guess we'll see, won't we? Okay, I guess just do that to me, I guess. Alright, I guess I can remove all... Alright, move all debuffs from a target. Okay. I guess Garden of Death is the way to go? No, at that point I might as well go Plaguefall. Let's shift you back. Let's go Plaguefall here.
Blight this world.
There we go. Nice juicy fear. Alright, we're gonna do Agile Grasp, and we're gonna actually tug the... I guess we'll tug you forward. No, I guess not. Alright, Accelerando then.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
Ow. Cool, please. Alright, more stress. Boom. Oh, pain. Oh, okay, thank God. Thank goodness. Alright. Target loses 10 luck until the end of battle. I guess we go for the Abyssal Grasp here. Or no, we go for the redirect here. Rip. Alright, Plaguefall. This should kill. Good. Less inclined to worry now. Let's does send our ghoul back.
Pain.
We are now going to use face-to-faceless on her. There we go. Let's at least take her out, because she is going to be an issue regardless of what we do. Alright, debuff. Ah, more pain. Yeah, you whiffed. Good job. Okay, we're gonna do Dire Curse here. This should get the kill. No, it just makes it weak enough that... Okay, we're actually gonna do the move right position here. Gonna do Rapid Sling and just start attacking the ghoul here. Or the gargoyle, I should say. Just keep fearing her, make sure she's dead. Good. That saves us some trouble. And now it's only left to him. Shouldn't be too bad to take out. Let's see. Deafening Wail to give everybody a buff. That's going to be needed for this. Okay, we're just gonna shift over here. Do a Rapid Sling. Alright. Let us remove all buffs from enemies, I guess. Not that it will do anything here. Another Deafening Wail. There we go. Okay, more damage. Ah, block, rip. Okay. Removes all debuffs from a target. There we go. Let's first move you back, so that way you can get Agile Grasp going. There we go. Good. More damage. Pain. Alright, we need to use Accelerando, at least to debuff. Yeah, no, that needs to be done. Alright, Edge of the Abyss. There we go. And Rapid Sling. Cool. Done. At the very least, we got some damage going for us, so it's not that bad, but still, it's pain. All minions gain 2 attack and dread. An item, I suppose. Not the best one out there, but it does the job, I suppose. Alright, talents, let's see. For Ire, we want to save up for blood magic, I think. That way we get a bigger plethora of abilities there. Okay, we're gonna go for the fight here so we can get to this quest in particular. There we go. There we go. Ah, it seems like we got a rogue group. That's not gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be a lot of damage, most likely. Alright, let's start with Vengeance Beam and go from there.
Will overflow.
Terra. Alright, we can go immediately with Garden of Death as well. Might as well do that. There we go. Alright. I think we can get away with Battle Eternal if we're careful about it. Yeah, why not? Let's use it. Bugger it. We're gonna use a lot of mana here, but it's fine. Now we use the No Tomorrow. That way we can get Accelerando and start debuffing these guys like crazy. Alright. Ah, even more insanity. Unfortunate. Ah, a heart attack just from being there. Alright. I'm gonna start using Plaguefall. Let's get rid of the next one on the turn order. Go Barbarian.
To ashes, dust to dust.
Okay, that just leaves these two here. Shouldn't be too hard. One darker should be enough. That's not enough. Okay, this probably... Yep, that gets to kill. Now for the Banshee, I guess we'll just go full scream. That's another debuff and more damage. There we go. And face-to-faces. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that brings us to that group. Let's see how things go. Good. Got quite a bit of resources there. Nice. We're still level 3 here, but that's fine, I suppose. You know, there is a need for a vampire, I suppose, if we want more mana. We'll be fine. I kind of want to use the vampire, so I should probably actually give her a brain before I forget. Let's see, we'll give her a level 22 brain, I suppose. That way we can actually swap her with the headhunter and actually make a physical group out of it. Alright, let's get our physical group out of here. And we'll set up... I guess we got the level 22s going. Werewolf is actually doing pretty nasty ability-wise, so that's not going to be fun. Okay, let's get our werewolf out, and we'll put him in. And we'll start leveling up our group 3, I suppose? We'll start with the Abomination and Dark Knight, I suppose. There we go. I might actually get rid of the Bride of Iratus, the werewolf. Well, no, I get rid of the Bride of Iratus, we get rid of the Death Knight and Abomination here. Because we already got all 3 of those. And for our vampire here, let's see. I think we go for the critical hit deals a stun.
Get back to battle.
Alright, let's see, what else we got? We've got Returning Strike. Physical attack deals 90, deals 45 on enemies in the chosen position next in line. So we either do 1 big strike or do 2 little strikes. I'm gonna go for the big strike.
Now,
single target damage.
Worthy of my investment.
Alright, Bloody Offering. Alright, so immediately resets cooldowns on Iratus' talents, making it possible to use them again. We can also either receive mana or wrath. I think it's in our best interest to get Hypnosis, so that way we can start stacking wrath and using our abilities in like immediate vicinity.
My enemies are in for a nasty
Hysteria. Target
surprise.
loses 38% of its current vigor. Okay, we can either make... Okay, let's see. We either make the vampire lose 10 vigor, or we make the enemy lose 50% its current vigor. But they do gain 50% more damage until the battle ends, which is pretty nasty. I'm going to go with the 10 vigor one, because at least it doesn't give a nasty buff. I'd rather go with Rage at that point.
I expect results.
Off specs, let's see. All attacks against the target ignore both block and ward until the battle ends. Interesting. All attacks, let's see. Ignores block and ward, and the vampire loses 10 vigor. Target loses 40 accuracy for 3 turns. Target loses 40 evasion for 3 turns. If we can make the enemy less attack, less inclined to hit us, that actually makes things a lot better. So grab that.
Prove yourself worthy of my investment.
Alright, Hunger for Hearts. Or we go with Irresistible Thirst. Until the end of battle, the vampire recovers vigor equal to 50% of physical damage. Let's see. Doesn't spend an action, doesn't stack. Critical hits deal 50% more damage. Or we can go with the 65% for damage. Honestly, I think critical hits dealing 50% more damage is way better.
Serve me well, my minion.
Alright, as for stats, because we are dealing with a quasi-tank, I think we should at least prepare accordingly with that stat. Okay, we're gonna boost up block and ward, actually. Gonna make block and ward like crazy. We're going to increase evasion like crazy as well. And while the attack accuracy is subpar, she is going to be quite the evasive tank, I do believe. Which is going to make things even better for us. Alright, Shackles of War, Pendant of Might. Well, do we need Shackles of War? I could probably nail something else now I think about it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Alright, to the dungeon, let's see. Okay, we've got a quest here. We can level up our minions here, so we're going to do that first. Alright, Intimidating Roar. Let's make them lose 8 attack for 2 turns. That's probably for the best. For the Bride of Iratus, she's got 2 talents that she can grab. Inflicts a critical hit will deal 225 damage. Okay, so we can either make the crits... Either the crits are harder, or we go with a more damaging attack. We're gonna go with the Bloody Rose, because it will inflict a critical hit automatically, and the critical hit is gonna be more damaging. If we were to focus the Bride of Iratus into luck, then we'd probably consider Master's Rose, but not right now. I'm going to go with Careful Watch, because at the very least we'll get evasion when doing the stance, which makes her much harder to hit.
Expect results.
But with the Bride of Iratus, she'd make a great combo with the Headhunter, if done right. So that is why just having her around is pretty nice. As for the Vampire, she's an interesting sort. I think I'm gonna go with Glutton's Tongue, which is an odd choice to begin with, but it's going to increase her damage like a crazy amount, I figure. Like doubling damage even. And we're gonna go with... I think we want Second Brain, but I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back once more. And once I return, we will go about doing the other fights and quests. See you in a minute. Okay, I am back once again. Yeah, no, if this keeps happening, I'm probably gonna have to end stream, but at the very least, before I do, I'd like to at least finish the boss. So, I'm going to keep going with that in mind. Okay, as for our vampire, I think it's in our best interest to give her the raven feathers, actually, out of everything. Because we want her to evade attacks more than anything, so that is going to be her specialty. And I guess because we've got block and ward, it's going to make her a bit more defensive in nature, so it's going to only make her easier to work with. Alright, let's see what this quest has to offer. You continue to advance through the castle corridors, getting an unexpected but welcome reprieve from the constant combat. Progress is slow, but the thoughts of victory drive you on, until you suddenly stumble across a disturbing scene. A lone, withered old man is sitting upon a fresh body. The head is chopped off, and the man is holding it in his hands, carefully peeling away the flesh with his knife. He gives your undead a mad smile and then waves toward the ground in front of him. There, among other things, are items crafted from human bone. Interesting. Let us purchase some of his works. Or we kill him and take his wares. Let's risk a minion.
Dark collecting.
The man walks up to one of your minions and pulls out a grisly-looking saw. At the very least, the dead don't feel pain, but he takes great pleasure in hacking off a few limbs for his collection. After that, he gladly gives you some of his own disturbing creations. Alright, we got the outdoor fork. An additional 1 part will drop after Iratus wins a battle. Or we get the Ring of the Overlord, which we start each battle with full rage. Okay. No, that is a very powerful item that we're going to wear, actually. Having full rage every combat? That's just beneficial. That's way too beneficial to ignore. Especially considering we need to use all of our wrath here. Yeah, because originally we start with 40, now we start with 100. We can change that up eventually, but having 100 starting out, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, we got a Book of Ancient Wisdom. I guess we'll equip that, because that'll level up Iratus as well. Alright, let's see. Our zombie is currently 19. Good. Then we can level up one of these 2 abilities. Alright, are we going to do more damage with the Accurate Volley or Grand Volley? I'm going to go with Accurate Volley. Deal more damage.
Are in for a nasty surprise.
Alright, in this case, in circumstance, we're going to boost up accuracy and evasion, respectively. Alright, the Bride of Iratus. Okay, I think we go for luck. Get more potential to crit. And we go to the dungeon and see how we do with our vampire group. Let's see how that goes. Should be fine. Yeah, we start with full... Yeah, we start with the full vigor, so yeah. A Dampire. Intriguing. We'll start with the Funeral March, get that debuff going. Alright, we are going to go with Adore Him. There we go. Let's see. I think we go for Hunger for Hearts. That way she's gonna get heals like crazy. There we go. Alright, we're gonna start with Deep Bites. It is a first or second position attack. We're gonna go for the second position, deal with the Sword Master. Get that stun going. If we can, that is. Alright, Abyssal Bombardment is naturally what we're going to do here. And hope that's enough. Ow! Do not kill my boy. My poor boy. He's being targeted. Okay, yeah, no, I can't really target anybody else here, so I guess we do Returning Strike here. There we go. We will then do Heart Piercer. Yeah, we'll do Heart Piercer, get the potential crit there. Nope, nothing. A shame, but that's just how it goes. We will then protect our zombie boy. Goodness knows he needs it.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Let us go for... I guess we could go for Light Caliber here and send the Vampire back. Go. Peace. Ah, perfect. Ah, they're going after our vampire, as expected. Alright, nice try. Gonna go for Heart Piercer on, I guess, the Vampire. No, let's go for... Yeah, no, we're gonna have to go Vampire because we can't target the Barbarian just yet. Because obviously we can't protect against much. Yeah, we'll just go with the block here and just keep our abominable boy just going. Hypnosis. I guess we can activate that. Immediately resets cooldowns on Iratus' talents, making it possible to use them again during this round. Okay, then let's try it out. We got
Have
this.
a warm end, my friend.
Hypnosis. Let's see. Alright. Boom. Okay. Let us go for Accurate Volley to take out you. No. Abyssal Bombardment is better. Boom. The strike continues, naturally. Oh, you managed to target one. Okay, we're gonna go with... Let's go with Deep Bite. We're gonna go take out the Vampire first. No, we can't, so... We'll just go Deep Bite here. And yeah, the Vampire just heals constantly, so... Alright. Oh, armor absorption. Yeah, right. I forgot. You have armor. Like insane amounts of armor.
This is my
Take out the Vampire, and we'll go from there. Okay, now for you. I guess we'll go Accurate Volley. That should be a kill. Yep. Solid. I guess the Vampire is best in the second or third position then. If no minions were killed in the battle, all minions that took part in the battle restores 20% vigor. That is a really useful tabard. And probably something I'm going to use, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, no. In replacement of the glass dagger, it's actually a lot better. It'll also keep us healed up, so that's going to be nice for when we fight in most things. Alright, we're going to keep to group 1, unless we want to swap to group 2. Alright, it's looking like we've got a big tank here, so... If we're going to do this, we're going to have to do it right. Alright, let's swap you to 2. Keep the Abomination at 1. Do I think I can take this with our physical group? I think we can. Let's do it. Do we need anything else from here? Not really. Yeah, we'll just go to the battle and go from there. Let's do this. Ah, an aim stance AC. Well, naturally, I'm gonna have to break your aimed shot, so... I'm sorry to say, but... Boom.
Kill, my darling.
Ah, are you
kill.
kidding? Right stance. Ah, boy. Okay, in that case... Yeah, let's go with the, whale. Let's go with that debuff, then. Swap them. Okay, that didn't do... God dang thing. Okay, rip. Okay. Guess we're gonna go deep bite. Boom. Alright, abyssal bombardment. Naturally. Alright, miss. Alright, miss. Okay, you have a bunch of physical armor that is not going to work against. Or we're not going to be able to go against. But what we can do is we can protect our big boy here, our zombie, and have any attack directed at him go to the abomination, who will retaliate. Okay, I think I can ignite this guy. Yeah, let's do flame magic.
End, my friend.
We're then going to do a hypnosis. There we go. Ow. Okay. Pain. Alright. I guess adore him is going to be the go-to here.
Perish.
Alright, nice. Once again, set up. Ah, good job. Okay. We're going to want... I guess we go break and decimate here. Instantly destroys an enemy that has less than 20 sanity remaining. Yeah, so I guess we'll just do sanity drain here. Okay, Heart Piercer. Just have to pelt this dude down, I suppose. Okay, recovery.
Blow them to pieces.
Oh, that's some nice damage, yeah. Okay, once again. Alright, I guess we'll ignite you.
End, my friend.
We can get an accurate volley. Let's see if we get lucky. We did. And we get a kill. Nice. Saves us some trouble. Alright, you are going for the smash. Only deals enough damage for him. But we can easily do unrestrained hunger to solve our problem. Alright, let's use the strike here. We get redirected, but that's perfectly fine. Alright, we're gonna go with the deep bite, I think. Yep. There we go. Ah, you managed to hit. Nice. Alright, accurate volley should be a kill blow for the knights.
Worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Alright, let's get away from him going. Get the fear going. And if we are lucky, we should be able to get the fear going for the bomb. And yeah, we should be able to make him... Yeah, the fear should probably overwhelm at that point. Nope. Not yet, anyways. Okay, we'll go... Hypotheosis, I guess? Hypnosis, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go trench loading so we get some defenses just in case. Alright, we're gonna go for a deep bite here. Get some recovery going. There we go. She's gonna strike the bomb, but the damage is blocked, thankfully. And now break and decimate just probably goes for the kill.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
Yeah, the break and decimate just stacks up, which is nice. But now we get some healing for our troubles, which is nice. Okay, to the dungeon. We've got one more attack battle. We've got... Honestly, we can go either to the sacrificial altar here, or we go somewhere else. I guess I went the wrong way. Ah, well, whatever. We just went a bit far right, I guess. Ah, well. Alright, that just leaves... Are we going to go for the cultists, or going to go for these? Oh, 1 second. Alright, I am back. I think it's in our best interest that we go this path and then we go fear routes. So we're going to go for the cultists, we're going to go for the battle here, go to the Fountain of Restoration, and then finish off by dealing with the boss. But hopefully we'll be able to finish this off quickly, because it seems life stuff is calling me, but not immediately. Alright, Tear of Blood. Whenever an enemy escapes or becomes insane, the vampire receives 6 accuracy, 6 evasion, and 6 luck until the end of battle. The enemy escaping is not a good thing. Honestly, I don't think the Tears of Blood is a good item, so we're going to avoid that, but we are going to take... I guess we'll take it just because we can, but I'm probably not going to use it. Alright, let's go and let's deal with this battle next. Let's hope that's enough. Okay. Ah, right, we got a gargoyle here, so all the more reason that we should have done this, so. Okay, we're gonna want... Let's see. I think we need to move... Let's move the
Strength through pain.
Let's move them back so we can get the abomination buff. There. That'll make our speed a little faster here. We're gonna go for Hunger for Hearts. That way we can do a returning strike on somebody. Let's probably go for the gargoyle here. There we go. We will then do Bloody Rose, maybe? No, we'll do Adore Him first, then we'll do Bloody Rose. That way we can use our Wrath appropriately. But we'll then set up Abyssal Bombardment after doing trench loading, strictly because we need the defenses. And I suspect they're going to try and target the enemy in the back. Or me in the back, I suppose. Okay, the ward saves us from damage. Good. Miss goes to the clutch. Okay. We're probably gonna wait on that. Let's get a deep bite going, I suppose. Let's see, who do we want to target then? We can target the first or second position. I think we target the Shield Maiden. Yeah, we target the Shield Maiden. Why not? Alright. Let's go Bloody Rose. This should get a massive crit. A nice juicy crit, no less. Nice. We're going to protect, and we're going to focus on our zombie buddy, unless we want a gut. I guess we can go for a gut ability. Why not? Unless we go Unrestrained Hunger, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, let's go Unrestrained Hunger. Right, Unrestrained Hunger, there we go. That'll be a nasty buff to throw in. Alright, now that we've got the Trench Load, we're going to go with Abyssal Bombardment. That'll make our next attacks quite nasty. Okay, they went for the attack on my poor boy. That's fine. Alright, we're just gonna have to make a sacrifice here and hope it's enough. Alright, so our archer will not be able to strike, but we can strike with our bomb, and we can get at least 60 damage going forward. Yeah, something like that. And this turn skip is nasty, but it's fine. Alright, we're going to use... Yeah, we don't need to use our... We get enough Wrath as it is, so we're fine there. We'll get the Shield Maiden struck, though. There we go. And the Bombardment comes in. Alright, that's one enemy, two enemies. Nice. Let's see, 20... Less chance for Insanity, plus 6 attack for each vampire in the enemy squad. Okay. I should be able to get away with the strike on the Shield Maiden, but... Yeah, I should probably get rid of him. Why not? Better be safe than sorry, right? Ow! Don't hurt my boy. Alright, let's go with Gut then. Let's start dealing some blows. Okay, we're going to go with... Yeah, we're going to go Deep Bite again. We're still Hunger for Hearts, so that's nice. Okay, we're going to go for Bloody Rose, even though we don't need to. Just need to spend as much Wrath as we can. And I guess we'll go Light Caliber to finish off. Boom.
Soon this world will be mine.
Okay, with that we've got the Sadist Hand, Scroll, and we are basically near enough done. We're going to quickly swap over to the Ring of Terror.
Now I will make mortals tremble
Braces of
before
Madness.
me. Well,
no.
Even more than previously.
We're going to get the Spirit Necklace swapped over. We don't need the Fork currently. Glass Dagger, do we rock that, or do we go Standard Darkness? Because we don't take as much damage with the second group, I'm going to just swap over to Glass Dagger, because we get way more from that. Alright, how's our creation of minions going? How do we turn 3 enemies into vampires? Give me a second, let me check. Because that can determine a lot of things. Oh, okay. Okay, so give me a second. Let's see. Talents. there should be something called a Blood Curse spell. Here we go. Blood Curse. If an enemy escapes, we receive a vampire after winning the battle. So if I ever use the Arcana of Veldulia, then yeah, that only means we get more there. Okay. But that's how I get vampires, basically, for our creation status. Alternatively, we got the ability to lure 3 vampires. And because the vampire is slowly dealing damage to itself, it's just going to stack up on us. We still need to gather 4 bones for our bone golems, but that is perfectly fine with us. Alright, in that case though, but talents, let's solve that. Let's start with blood magic.
I need nothing but my anger.
We're going to get Arcana Uduvelia, and we're going to aim for Blood Curse next. We're going to make the enemy lose 40 luck at the end of battle. Until the end of battle, I should say, specifically. So that is something that we'll get later. But yeah, I think that's it. We're going to quickly go for the Banshee. Let's see. Or rather, we're going to check items for Banshees and all that. And level up accordingly. Okay, we can level up our Dread here. We're going to do that. For the Infested, it's the same. There we go. The Mummy is currently max Dread, max Initiative. So all we've got to do is max our luck, I think. And the Dread Knights, we are now max Dread. Nice. I don't think there's any way we're going to benefit any further than this, so there is that. We can, I suppose, buff the vampire bit if we wish with 12 points, but no, we're fine. Do we have everything we want? Well, we're going to have to do fear, so I think we use a Hex Bomb coming into this. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're going to go Hex Bomb.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me.
Alright, group 2.
Even more than previously.
Alright, refill mana or vigor? We're going to refill mana because vigor is doing perfectly fine. And let us go for the boss. Let's do this. Group 2. A former lycanthrope, this man used to hunt bounties as a giant bipedal wolf, bringing in his targets with ease. Unfortunately, at some point he encountered a rather meddlesome hero who cured him of his curse, leaving only a lingering connection to canines. After feeding the helpful hero to a starving pack, the bounty hunter had to start over, now using his dogs to help him hunt. Unfortunately, more dogs means more mouths to feed, and more mouths means higher costs of doing business. So he's stuck, fighting against a tide of undeath, simply because the money is too good to pass up. Yeah, unfortunate for him. Alright, he's marked my poor boy. That's perfectly fine. Alright, let's see. What are these guys? Less chance to escape, doesn't escape. Alright, acts twice each turn. Whenever the bounty hunter uses an ability, he gains a buff charge that increases his initiative by 2. After accumulating 5 charges, he uses a special ability and loses all charges. Okay, so if he manages to stack up 50 enough abilities, then basically he just goes nuts. You know, I can understand that. Alright, let's start with Garden of Death. Get that death curse going. Start getting all that fear going. Summoned. Disappears at the end of battle. Okay, so we just gotta focus him down, basically. Or else these summons are not gonna go away. Well, that's perfectly fine by me. Let's see. Let's go with No, we're gonna need Vengeance Beam so we can curse them.
Rot their flesh
naturally.
and their soul.
Okay, we're gonna go Accelerando, I suppose. Or we make him lose evasion. I think we make him lose evasion. Oh, no, he basically redirected us. Great. Hold on, I need to check out that ability specifically. His ability, redirects. Okay, he basically forces other people to take his hits. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. He's marked our poor boy. That's fine. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna go with... Alright, let's Plague Fall the Barbarian. Get that curse going. Alright, let's get No Tomorrow back on, so that way we can get our curses going like crazy. Alright, Vengeance Beam again. That should kill the summons quite easily. Alright, those two will suffer for their insolence, and we will then do a Accelerando to further curse them. And he's probably going to try and summon something to make up the numbers, so we'll have to see. Yeah, he does summon more. I had a feeling that was the case. It doesn't mean that it's the end for us, though. It certainly doesn't mean that. Rather, it makes it much easier to apply the curses, I do believe. But we can just curse him outright. Just basically take him down severely. In fact, I think I can volley him from here, making our job all the easier. We'll go Accelerando here. There we go. Knight should... Yep. Knight goes basically ham on them. Then we go for the Vengeance Beam once more. There we go. Crit Curse. Even more damage. And that gives us a reason to use Face the Faceless. Take out him and his Fear Bar. And yes, I do think I'm clever, because I've actually made quite the effective build. And let's just Plague Fall him. Just confirm the kill. There we go. And I guess technically,
mine
there
is
you go.
The winning side.
And we got out of our benefits. Enemies may go insane if sanity is at 85 or less. Oh, nice. That is a perfect amulet for us, I think. Cool. And that leaves us with having finished the Mercenary Barracks, to which we will send our next group through to the exit, to where we will eventually go to the Catacombs. Buried just beneath the surface are the Catacombs, the dark secret of the Order. Here they train mages so that they can conduct sinister and dangerous experiments. It was always meant to stay a secret, but a recent necromancer troubles have let knowledge of this place to slip into the public. Making matters worse is the mages were never expecting an attack from below, let alone that the attacker would be undead. The Grand Magister made a judgment. Instead of standing with the sorcerers, he sealed their tunnels and called back his paladins to the highest level in order to prepare a defense. The spellcaster would fend for themselves in the face of Iratus, where they will either prevail or buy the Grand Magister some time to muster his veteran knights for the decisive battle against the forces of liberated evil. And now we have finished the Mercenary Barracks, and now we are moving on to the Catacombs. We are going to end it off here, however, because I am now... Well, I'm quite far into this now. If I could, I'd do more, but we need to spend a lot. We need to use a lot of HP, in order to get a few things like ghouls and all that, but it's one of those things you have to just grind for. But at the very least, we're getting stronger. We're getting through to places. I mean, we got some nice new items after all, like for example the Maddening Amulet. It's not as good as the Spirit Necklace, but considering the Maddening Amulet helps us with sanity, and which is a thing for Ring of Terror to benefit from, yeah. We're basically getting our benefits for this, but I digress. I gotta end it here. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see more stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you can catch me 3 to 7 MST time. If you want to catch my streams, the best way to do so is to check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv FYMyPawn. Alternatively, you can either find my channel at my YouTube channel. If you search up there, you should be able to find my Twitch rather easily if you want to catch my streams. Alternatively, the other way is to scroll down in the description below, and you should be able to find a copy pasta link that you can use to get you to Twitch directly. For those of you on Twitch, or those of you from YouTube coming from Twitch, welcome. Your support is always appreciated and always helpful. If you guys want to support me, the best way you can do so is either to, well, the best way is to follow me currently, as the more followers I have, the more content I can give you guys. Once I hit 50, as you can see in the bottom left corner of my screen, you can essentially help me by getting affiliate status, which is going to require 50 of those follows and 3 concurrent viewers, which basically means more people watching my stuff. If I get those 2 affiliate statuses, then I should be able to unlock it and give you guys more stuff. If you want to find my YouTube channel from those of you on Twitch, the best way to do so is either to scroll down and search up the YouTube picture. If you click that, it'll take you directly to my YouTube page. Alternatively, search me up at FYMyPawn at youtube.com. Or you can scroll down if you're looking at VODs, and you should see a link to my YouTube channel in the description. And hopefully that will take you there. But I digress. If you guys want to find my older videos, the best place to go is YouTube, because that is all the videos there for day 1. If you want to see my newer stuff, you can check me out on Twitch. That's the best way to do so. And once that Twitch stuff is done, then yeah. Well, once you go to the Twitch channel, that's where the new stuff is, and you should be able to find something you like there. But that is for new stuff, so if you want to find something new, that's what I do. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream, which should be later today. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day, everyone.